Welcome everybody to Let's Talk Hypnosis, brought to you by Hypnothoughts Live 2018. And today we have with us Ron Soderstrom, who is a stage hypnotist, an improv comedian, an aerialist, and a dancer. So welcome to Talking Hypnosis, Ron.
Thank you, Didi. Great to be here.
Great to have you here. So which came first?
What came first?
Or did they all come together, or when did you get into hypnosis?
It's an interesting question. Actually, out of that batch, hypnosis actually came first, and it really opened up doors to everything else. Is how things really went down. I ended up getting into physical therapy. I've always been an athlete, and my body was pretty bust up. I needed to fix myself, and as I was going through my training for that, then I discovered NLP. They had like maybe 2 pages on how to work with clients, different personality types and whatnot, and it really resonated with me, and found myself going down that rabbit hole, and we all know where that leads to.
Right.
And it just keeps on going and going.
Yeah.
And I found that it just kept on opening up doors for myself. You know, it's like if you're able to do this one thing, why not be able to branch out into other aspects? And it just keeps on going and going. So hypnosis has really opened up my eyes.
Yeah. So you healed yourself, because you said your body was busted up. You healed yourself with NLP and hypnosis, but you're an aerialist. Like, what does that mean? Is that like jumping and flipping and trapeze and...
Yeah, I do aerial silks. I actually performed at Hypnothoughts Live, what was it, 3 years ago now. I had the privilege of getting to perform for the crowd there. Had a great time with that. When I was younger, actually, I was a sponsored skateboarder. I rode big ramps, and I did that actually for about 30 years. So I always had that joy for using my body and putting myself in all kinds of perilous positions. And, well, what better way to do that than to put yourself 20 feet up in the air and have nothing but a couple of strings of thread to keep you up there, yeah?
Yeah, and I've seen that, and it's wonderful, and it takes a lot of physical, like, strength to do that, the silk performance in the air. So hypnosis and NLP have showed you just how much you can achieve through that. But tell us, so you're also an improv comedian, and there's nothing like hypnosis to show you that you gotta be flexible. I mean, you know, every client is going to respond differently. So tell us what's important about bringing improv into the equation for those aspiring hypnotists or already seasoned hypnotists.
Sure. It's tremendous. And it's just like you say, when you need that flexibility, and that's what I kept on hearing when I was starting out in hypnosis, was that improv was a great way to build up flexibility. And myself, I was pretty much always an introvert. And just the thought of that, as it strikes so many, is terror, getting up in front of people without any kind of clue of what you're doing and just supposed to let whatever come out. And I finally took that plunge, went to my first class for it, and I found it to be absolutely liberating. I was amazed at the stuff that was coming out of myself, whether it be actual words or just sounds and grunts, whatever it may have been for that moment. And I just kept on going down that trail, and just flourished. It was so very freeing, and I found that after doing so, and while doing so, that my interactions with clients, people in general, it just became so much more rich, because now, rather than just coming at it from my viewpoint, comedy improv, it just teaches you how to be able to see things from so many different angles, how to be flexible, how to be open. Even one of the biggest umbrellas of comedy improv is yes and. It's not saying no to what's offered to you. It's being willing to say yes and add on to it. So,
because you say that in the talk you're going to give, that it's going to help you build greater rapport with others. You're going to be more confident in new situations and have more creativity and flexibility.
Most definitely.
So what are you going to share a little bit about? You're doing a one-day post-conference with Phylicia Mason on working with improv. So what can we expect from that workshop?
Okay. Basically, I'm going to be doing the 1 hour presentations that I give to different organizations, whether it be adults or kids. That's the great thing about improv. Everybody loves to laugh.
Right.
So I'm going to be giving the 1 hour workshop that I love to take around, and then breaking it down with the people. So that way they have the opportunity to actually experience it for themselves, get the resources that it offers them, and then being able to find the tools, being able to get down to more the basics of what it is, so that way they can apply it in their own business, whether it's out giving talks to different organizations or even just one-on-one. So it's really about being getting to experience everything for themselves. I don't want to just talk and have them go through that. I want them to be able to take the lessons themselves and go through it.
Yeah, and no doubt you're going to not only do improv comedy, but with a hypnosis twist, like how you
Almost definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the great thing about improv is that actually so much of what we're taught in hypnosis, as far as being able to liberate your mind, to be free, actually is right there in improv. When it comes down to stage hypnosis shows, an interesting thing, I actually would put on comedy improv shows where basically anybody that came to them had to jump in. They had to play. There was no voyeurs. You don't walk in the door and just watch. If you come in the door, you're going to be playing. And it really comes down, you're doing the same thing as a stage hypnosis show. You're getting people to go through all these different scenarios, only you're not doing a formal induction.
Right.
So now all of a sudden you're getting people to open up their mind. They're finding themselves not being so inhibited, scared to get out there and just do things. They're having fun. They're laughing. They're doing things they never thought that they would, without a formal induction that goes along with it. So it's funny. Stage hypnosis, comedy, improv, I actually find them being almost the exact same thing. Just when we're doing the stage hypnosis shows, we're giving them a little extra edge. We're cutting out some of the tension for them.
So basically, whether it's for the aspiring stage hypnotist or for therapeutic hypnotist, this course is going to be great because it's going to help people liberate and free their mind. And like you said, when those things come out of you that are unexpected, that is really a confidence builder, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Amazing, Ron. So thank you so much for being with us. So anyone who wants to go sign up for Ron's course, it's htlive.net, and he's doing a post course with Phylicia. Did you want to say a little bit about Phylicia Mason?
Sure, Phylicia Mason. She's a wonderful, wonderful gal. She's been involved in theater for years and years and years. She's been attending there at Hypnothoughts Live also for a number of years. Did an improv class last year. Actually, both of us, we had our own separate ones that we done, and we decided to go ahead and collaborate on this one, bringing in our own experiences.
Right.
And so it's definitely going to be a fun doubleheader for everyone.
Right. Excellent. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you today, and we will see you at Hypnothoughts Live.
Great. Thanks, Didi. Same here.
Ron,
you take care.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Aloha.